Hello commanders and welcome in part 5 of the Chinese Empire series. Today we continue our invasion of the Pakistani Empire. Today is the first clash in this series, the first serious clash against an active player. Pakistan, who conquered all of India and Myanmar. He is a decent player, active, and we need to stop him from expanding more to not grant him the chance to be stronger than this. My stack of 5 frigates is destroying his city of Karachi, the city that has the level 4 naval base. Now it's totally destroyed, so we made sure that he will not be able to make any cruisers. Now I'm going to break up to the gate of Multan and Hyderabad to get to his homeland cities and go straight to Islamabad. I am, like usual guys, letting my Taut artillery do the work, attacking from distance, until I get the level 6 motorized infantry to get the attack range. This is our Myanmar front, as I am also attacking with the stacks of motorized infantry and Taut artillery. Soon we will have mobile anti-air to get some AA cover. Meanwhile, I'm using my air superiority fighter to give me some vision. Also, the coastal cities, they will be protected with the AA of the frigates, and also I have some naval strength with my attack submarines. I have to mention that my attack submarines, they are under development. I need to develop them fast to get the range of 100, which is very important to be able to operate from the high seas, because now with the range of 50 we will be always in shallow waters to be able to, I don't know, like kill units that are already in shallow waters. So yeah, when you are going to operate with attack submarines and choose the strategy of attack subs, you need to upgrade them fast, and your priority is to have the range of 100 to be able to operate from high seas. The city of Islamabad has been infiltrated, and now I'm going to enter it. We will proceed to the city of Peshawar. Hyderabad has fallen, Multan has fallen, and now I'm going to his capital of Khuzdar. His city of Karachi is bombarded heavily with my frigates. It's now an empty city and waiting for my infantry to enter it. Kathmandu has fallen. Patna also is empty and I'm going to enter it. Later on, let's proceed to the city of Kolkata and the remaining conquered cities of India. Like that, we will be having all of the Pakistani Empire under the rule of the Chinese kingdom. There are some Pakistani defenses here. You can see there is infantry in Mandalay, and like usual I'm using the range of my Taut artilleries. It's very useful early game, the Taut artilleries, to be honest. Like when you make early game 15 Taut artilleries is going to be enough to seriously get a head start, especially when you have AA cover, because you have Taut artilleries without AA cover, some elite attack aircrafts or some helicopters or strike fighters, they can kill you easily. So whenever you will operate with artilleries, you need to give them some AA cover. Maybe support units or air superiority fighters. Both would work very good. So far our invasion is successful, as we took down the key regions of the Pakistani Empire. Our navies, they are doing an amazing work, and I am closing all the gates to the coastal cities of China. You see here my cities and my waters, they are crawling with my wolf packs. The attack submarines, they are closing all of the intersections there. I am annexing the city of Fukuoka, as I am having plus 75 per hour production of fuel. It's low, especially when I am going to upgrade my army. The daily upkeep of fuel is going to be more expensive. This is why I'm annexing already a city of fuel to boost up my fuel production. Let's upgrade now the strike fighters. It's the time to start spamming the strike fighters, the most OP unit in Conflict of Nations for me, for its tactical purposes, for its speed, and also for its strength against land targets, and also its defensive against air targets. So you can actually hunt helicopters with strike fighters. You don't need to have air superiority fighters for that. So yep, under our huge economy of electronics, as we have 24,000 units of electronics and 196 production per hour for electronics, we can make a lot of good air forces and a good navy with this economy actually. And especially now that we expanded heavily, and I'm taking my chance here to carry on with the invasion of Afghanistan along my way, as Afghanistan is an active nation. So I'm going to put it through the invasion of Pakistan, and I'm going to conquer all of this landmass here. It's important to upgrade your lands and expand so fast for better economy and more lands there. Yes, it's very important. Our units, they are advancing from all the sides through the Myanmar lands. These stout artilleries, they are giving me a lot of options, and they are making life easier actually to attack from distance. And finally we have the level 6 motorized infantries. Now you are going to see the strength, the beautiful perk of the attack range of the motorized infantries. It's very useful to attack from distance actually. Yeah, it's extremely useful, guys. You will see that. You see here, I do not go for the center of the city. I go only to the borders of every city. Why? Like that, if there is any defenses in that city, our stout artillery, they will attack automatically from distance without receiving any damage, without receiving any counterattack. You can see here that all of my stacks of infantry, they are not going to the centers of the homeland cities, yet I keep my distance from the center of the city to be able to give the chance for my motorized infantry to attack from distance. Use the perk of the attack range that only available from level 6, and also the max level, this 3 stars, level 7. It's very useful, good, and extremely efficient versus insurgency and versus rogue state. Like later on, when you are early game and there are a lot of rogue states and insurgents, those motorized infantries, they are going to be very good. With the strategy of the National Guards, actually we will suffer with the insurgents, because you know that National Guards, they have low hit points, and yes, they are not extremely strong. We use them mainly to get lands and conquer lands actually. So yeah, here motorized infantry, max level motorized infantry, it's only 1. You keep it in the city and it's going to be enough to stabilize your city from insurgency. Okay, Pakistan has officially fallen, as now all of his homeland cities has fallen, his capital Khuzdar has fallen, and now we are going to the next stage to attack Afghanistan and take his lands successfully and clean all of the remaining provinces and cities of the Pakistani Empire, and later on we go to the next stage. The next stage is going to be full of dangers. Why? Because now we have the first one, who is Algeria. Algeria is a very strong opponent, and he already started his expansion through the Asian lands. So 100%, and I believe that me and Algeria will be having common borders soon, and that is going to create a problem for us, as I am not going to have time to conquer these Thailand and Vietnam and etc. I will need to focus on bigger enemies. So my question for today, boys, shall we conquer Thailand and Vietnam quickly before we encounter tough enemies and boost up our economy, or from now we clean up the Pakistani lands and prepare our army, our air force for the next big nation, which is Algeria? I will read the commands, I will read your answers, and of course later on I will proceed under the shadow of your opinion, guys. Like usual, like every series, you guys help me to take the right decisions, you guys give me your insights and opinions, and I love reading the commands and reading your opinions and strategies. Here we are under the process of just clearing these provinces. We need to take all of these lands for us, as Pakistan now officially has fallen. We destroyed all of his defenses and land armies. So now we are under a clear way to take down all of the remaining lands of India. Thank you guys for watching episode 5. We meet in episode 6. See ya and bye bye.